Okay, so Talia is actually still got line of sight on the traitor, and she's going to take her shot. She is not going to use her one fate point on this roll. She is just going to take her... Okay, good. She misses by a mile. I didn't want to waste a fate point on such a mediocre gun. Ariane's turn. She gets back up, and she's going to flank the enemy in melee. Haley, you have a full aim in your pocket.
Well, it's now out of my pocket, into my guns, and going straight for his face.
Okay, so you get a... Okay, Hecutors, they aren't accurate, correct?
No, they are not, sadly.
Okay, so one shot each from each gun sanctified man-stoppers. Man-stoppers have 2 penetration? 3 penetration? Okay. And so your DC is the fucking 53, plus 10 for the range, plus 20 for aiming, minus 20. So you're sitting at plus 10 total by the looks of it.
Yay!
Was that a fate point?
Yes.
Okay, so you're down to your last fate point now. And so because of the wonders of dual shot, toughness only counts for 1, but armor counts for both, except you were calling a shot on his head, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Trios, you just removed his helmet. So this all kind of works out. Go ahead and roll each of your damages.
You can plus 3, and what was the bonus for Mighty Shock? Because it's different with your rules.
At your level, it's plus 3.
Okay, so 3 plus 3. Blam!
So not quite righteous, but it's up there. And so his toughness counts for the one, but not for the other. So this is where dual shot really comes in handy. And yeah, you take off a chunk of his head.
And he's still standing, god damn it.
Yes, he is. He's still standing, and oh shit, it was actually his turn right before Ariane, so I'm going to say he just slightly delayed his action for the dramatic effect of 2 bullets bursting into one side of his head, exploding out the other side of his head, taking a chunk of his brain and eye with him, and that's when he is going to attempt a very special maneuver.
Die!
Krios, he is kicking you in the chest with remarkable force. Give me your dodge attempt. Sorry, go ahead.
Sparta kicking me.
He's going to attempt it, depending on what your resulting... Are you going to try and parry or dodge?
I don't know how... I guess parry?
Yeah, because you do technically with your utility mechadendrite, you can get a plus 15 for defensive with it, making a DC of 45 to parry.
Ooh.
This is Sparta, I'm afraid. And Krios, you are now prone.
Motherfucker! I hate this guy!
And he full autos you.
What?
Oh, wait. No, you're right. He can't quite full auto yet. He's going to have to wait till his next turn. He's got his gun pointed at you, ready to pull the trigger.
This is bullshit. Fuck this
guy. So Vern yelling and screaming. Panicked traitor. Okay. Vern, you hear no response from the room other than... Well, I'll give you an awareness roll. You still got your gun revving, so this is going to be at a penalty. So you've got awareness trained, correct?
I do believe so. Let me check. Yes.
Yes, you do. Okay. You're not 100% sure, but you think you hear metal, like a vent or something falling to the floor and kind of bouncing off the floor for a second.
Uh-huh.
So Grace and Tyrion, Grace will say, I don't think this is working. And I hear a lot of crap going on out there. Are you sure we should be bothering with this right now?
You can go. I'm going to stay out of the gunfight.
Great. Okay. She will vault over the desk and full on sprint. What was her speed again? So 4 times 12 will be a total of 48. She's already moved that much. So she moved that much more. Yeah, she's going to, well, crap. She's at that point. She's going to look between Vern and the others. The others are 1 and 2. Vern is 3. Fuck Vern. Vern can handle himself. What the shit is going on over here? Tyrion, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to take a wrist blade and I'm going to use the power field and I'm cutting the thing open.
Okay.
I have quick draw.
That's basically just going to take time. You don't have to actually roll for that because the power field disrupts the fuck out of anything that doesn't also have a power field.
I'm getting in this safe, darn it. Okay.
Shelby, what's this about 2 million? Okay, from your current position, yeah, you're not going to push him into Ariane. Okay. And I think is push a full, no, it's still just a half action. So did you want to reposition before or after, or stay in your current spot and use a half action for something else? Invocation is a full action. So 14 plus 10 will give you 2 points of overbleed. With the range, you are exactly 10 meters, okay. And opposing your willpower versus his strength, you're getting a plus 20 to your willpower. Okay, and it looks like Shelby is winning out the day here because his strength, that's still a base success for him, but Shelby's degrees of success is, okay, I said it was plus 20, correct? So 83 minus 18 would mean he suffers 6 degrees of fatigue and is now prone. You cannot do an attack roll and a psi power roll in the same turn unless it's specifically a psi power like Divine Shot. Yes, you can aim. So Haley has got Shelby has got a half aim. So let me just combat aiming. Boom. Alrighty. Vern, you heard the tinkle clang of metal falling to the floor.
Step inside the room and look both ways first.
Sorry, which way are you looking?
I'm taking a quick look on both ways.
Okay, give your another awareness.
Nope, I do not.
You've got these three guys, faces against the wall, assuming the position with their hands on the back of their head. Over here, you've got a metal grill of some sort lying on the ground. Oh, and of course, body. Very, very gooey. This is the guy who exploded? No, this is the guy who exploded. So very gooey, messy body, very bullet-riddled body that you killed, and guy with blood oozing out of his chest. You're pretty sure there was one more guy in here.
Yeah, and I have a pretty good estimate where he is, but...
Okay. Krios, you just got your shit knocked over, and then the guy you were... Oh, what?
I was just going to say that after taking a quick look, I'll turn towards the three guys who are up against the wall and keep revving the gun.
Okay. So yeah, Krios, you got kicked over, and then all of a sudden this guy just like flump falls over next to you.
Does he look dead?
No, he looks pissed. Well, the half of his face that's still there looks pissed.
Well, that's unsettling. Can I shoot from being prone?
Yes, indeed, you may.
Can't stand to get shot.
Of course, with your big, bulky weapon on this position, I'm going to say you're at a -20 just because of how awkward it is to reposition. It is a big fucking gun. And you're on your back.
And then again, you're on point blank.
So you zot a hole in the wall over here.
Fuck this.
Do I see it too?
You would have heard it. It's a very loud cracking sound. And Krios, Henry chimes in the language Henry speaks, that the ammo reserves for the present charge pack are empty now.
Yeah, take it. That was gonna happen.
Alexandra, we're having an orgy on the ground.
It's an orgy I'm pretty sure nobody wants to see.
Well, no thanks, really. That's I'm standing right here.
Well,
No, you're lying right there.
Fine, just ruined my joke. Fuck you too.
what mostly involves a Nurgle heretic, so that's something nobody wants to see except for those creepy people in Fortran.
I'll say that Jess frequents 4chan, so well done there.
Yeah, we already knew Jess was creepy.
Yeah, but Nuggly? I mean, that's quite the insult.
In any event, what are you up to?
Aim and shoot the guy who should be dead.
Okay. And so, point blank, he is prone on the ground. I do believe that's another bonus against him. Let me just find that fucking page. 199. Wow, it's suddenly very, very sluggish. There we go. Attacking a prone target, you get an additional plus 10. So you're looking at plus 50 to your DC.
Okay.
87. And his attempt to dodge is at -20 while on the ground. He does not succeed. May roll your damage.
11. Pen 4.
Where does a 32 hit? Left arm. So that is armored. But of course, pen 4 with 4 armor is ignored anyway. So you're saying it was 11 damage. The explosion of your bolt round takes a chunk out of his left arm. He's still alive. He's still pissed.
So this is how much we're sucking at killing a veteran heretic. How about Decorate the Demon?
still have to confirm if there is a greater demon. Alex, I believe you now have 2 rounds remaining in your Mauler bolt pistol.
I do.
Rightio. Talia's turn. Talia is getting back up onto her feet and moving around to here. Ariane struggling now. Can't remember if it was supposed to be him before Ariane. No, it's Ariane, and then, you know what? Why the hell didn't I just add him to the initiative? And click and drag. There we go. That works. Okay. And so it's Ariane's turn. Well, he's there on the ground. What melee weapon did we give to Ariane? I think she's got something.
She's got that book.
It's true. She does have the book.
To death. Learn the creed. Whack. Learn the creed.
In the name of the Emperor.
Whack. You know what? I'm going to willpower that just because, you know what, guys? If she fails, she's going to use the book. She doesn't fail. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Her willpower isn't actually that fantastic. That is a base success for her. But she is going to instead, she's going to use an Inferno pistol. Actually, no, someone gave her a Carnodon, right? Yeah, okay. So she's got a Carnodon. We're actually going to use that instead. She's got Sharpshooter, so she can call a shot to his head. Yeah. Bim bam boom. And the fact that he's on the ground, point blank range, that will indeed be he gets a chance to attempt to dodge. He does not succeed in his dodge. And 12 damage with pen 2. So he still refuses to die, even though she shot him. Oh, wait. Penetration doesn't matter because it's a headshot. So, yeah, he still refuses to die. It is now his turn. Krios, how much do you weigh?
I think a lot, because I'm a lot of metal.
Mm-hmm. So you were like an average weight for a person to start?
Yes.
And then we multiply that by 3. So would you say 75 kilos, or would that be before multiplying? 75 kilos?
Yeah, I'd say that's about right.
Okay. So now he's 225 kilos?
Yeah, that sounds, yeah.
Okay. And this guy's carry weight limit is multiple of the 12 range. So, wow, exactly.
Fuck this guy.
Well, he fails. He tries to pick you up as he stands up, but instead he's now basically bum up, head down, gripping Krios and trying to lift. Haley, shoot him in the
Aim for the butt.
I'll take out the other half of his brain first.
Aw, Haley, you're no fun.
Well, the butt shot isn't going to kill this. You know what? Fine.
How
Butt
do you
shot.
know? It could be his
maybe I'll
Achilles
take off
butt.
his legs.
It could be his Achilles butt.
So, cold shot to the groin area from behind. Well, not exactly.
Really? See, that's why I didn't trust my rules tonight.
Haley, you have 1 fate point remaining. Haley?
No.
Nope. Okay. Now, let me just see, because you might have failed in the magical range. Yes, indeed. All right, I'm going to roll a... well, no, technically he's only in melee with Krios. Yeah. And you did a dual shot, right?
Yep.
Krios, you are just a master of friendly fire coming into you.
My bad.
It's not that I hate you, Joe. It's just I respect you less.
Well, at some point, I think less of respect will turn to hatred.
Joe, please roll your worst damage rolls ever.
The Emperor wants Krios dead right now.
Oh, oops.
The hell is that?
My bad.
No. And you did a double shot, so you got to roll for both.
There you go.
Okay, so the 7, Krios, let's take a look here. Your armor is ablative, so the first shot will count for 6. With your toughness as 7, actually, because you're a hardy motherfucker. That will negate that entire first shot. But the second shot ignores your toughness, and your ablative armor is now reduced in quality. And so we are looking at... where am I looking here? Toughness is ignored, so it's strictly the 5 ablative. So that's going to be 5 damage inflicted to... Considering the angle, I'm going to say the guy managed to lift you up just enough that Haley shot you in the back as the guy was unable to lift you all the way and drops you down again.
I don't know who I hate more, the tower or the people in it.
So yeah, Krios, you suffer 5 wounds.
Next job for Krios is to use that Megaton tried to grab the traitor elite's nutsack and rip it off.
You say that.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Would this be a bad time to make a turn the other cheek joke?
Yes.
I think that's very appropriate at this point.
And Grace is going into the jugular. Not literally, but hell yes. Slater just had his turn, though, so he does get an attempt to counter her. I don't believe that is a success, though. No, it is not. So, Krios, some good news. Grace rips the traitor guard off of you and is basically holding him by the... Not quite the same kind of headlock that he had Ariane in earlier, but similar. She's got him grappled. And she actually starts shouting... Oh, actually, you know what? Willpower for her. Willpower Grace. Nope. Okay, at the moment, she just got him in a grapple. If she didn't have her gas mask on, you could probably imagine she's gritting her teeth, furiously just kind of trying to hold this guy off of you. Fearing you're slicing into the safe at the moment as your team battles desperately for their lives.
Nobody's told me anything is going on other than gunfire.
You can hear shit going on.
Yeah, I kind of assume it's Vern blowing things up with his minigun.
Someone did shout that we found Vidar.
We're going into a fucking Nurgle tower. You hear gunshots? We're probably fighting fucking Nurgle things! Just saying. Just
say it.
Maybe you should tell.
Did you just say nothing important?
No. Yeah. Something important could be in that safe that could save all of our lives. And you want me to go and save your life now?
Would it be a spare ass for me? Because I could use one.
No, it wasn't your ass that got hit. It was basically your your upper back. Because the guy only lifted you up
I didn't say I was an ass for me.
Oh, okay.
My one at home kind of, my spare one broke.
Okay. So, Shelby, it's your turn. You did aim, but you're ignoring your aim, and you're using another push. Okay. I'm going to say that you're going to have to roll a willpower at -20 to distinguish between Grace and the traitor. Okay. All right. By grace of the Emperor, you do manage to change the angle of the warp energy enough that you do not hit Grace with your push. You are down to 1 fate point remaining, and that's versus his strength roll, and so 1d100. Oops, oh, it can help if I'm typing in the window. 1d100. How many degrees was that for him? 4 degrees for him versus you had 83. Ooh, he just wins by 1 degree, Jess. So no fatigue for the Traitor Elite this time. Vern?
I think I will execute the traitors.
Okay. Now they're 20 rounds, or are you switching to a different weapon?
I've used 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go with it. With the minigun, with the storm.
Okay.
Burst.
So I'm going to say they're helpless targets, but you'll still need to roll just to see if you jam, because it is an unreliable weapon. Oh, God. You fuck off. All right, Vern.
Yes.
Considering this present state of the building, you blow a hole through the wall.
Okay.
Hold on, there's one more thing. Yeah. You hear aggressive cursing from behind the billowing cloud of stucco and wall debris as you lay siege to this area here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Chaos!
Okay, well, my hell... Now, if I was to use my hell gun or hell pistol to shoot this guy, am I getting any benefits for him being grappled, or is it just negatives for being in combat?
It's actually, you'll get the point-blank range bonus. He cannot dodge you, no matter what. When someone's grappled, they lose all dodges and parries. But there is still the -20 range where you could potentially hit Grace.
And I don't have any fate points. Is it easier for me to hit him, like in melee?
Absolutely. You cannot accidentally hit an ally in melee unless I'm feeling particularly vindictive.
Then I'm going to get up and just try and hit him with my manipulator.
Okay. Very lovely indeed. You're getting a multiple flanking bonus, so that will definitely hit. You cannot dodge. And I believe the manipulator, let me just double check on our character sheet here for you, is, lovely. 1d10, cut in half, sadly, but you're getting +6 automatically. So it's 1d5, but roll it as 1d10 just to see if you get righteous.
Ah. Nope.
All right, so you'll deal 7 damage. Yeah. Where does the 26 hit? Yeah, that's pretty much a kidney. You give him a good old kidney punch with your massive pincher mechadendrite, and he just kind of struggles and grunts as he grapples with Grace. Alexandra.
Nobody has a bayonet? Anything?
Oh yeah, Grace does. She's currently got it on the auto gun that she has, draped on her back with the sash over her chest.
So nobody reacts when there's a fucking puff of debris.
They're kind of busy right now. They're kind of busy.
We're kind of busy trying to kill the guy that doesn't seem to die.
Shit.
Oh, fuck, you're the ground.
You're not doing it.
What was that sound?
You're not doing it right. You need to put more effort to it.
He almost has no head left.
Okay, so Alexandra, I'm going to need an answer of what you're doing in the next 60 seconds, or I'm going to say she spent her turn aiming.
Spending her turn aiming because right now she's just going to risk too bad of hitting somebody because she doesn't have a chainsword with her.
Okay, so you actually are aiming. Okie doke.
Full aim until once I get an opening.
Okay. Talia's turn. Talia's just gonna do Overwatch for now. Because she knows she's not exactly super helpful. And oh, come on, Talia. Thank you. All right. Ariane. Sick and fucking tired of the traitor. She's going to put her in. No, see that. Well, you know what? She might just be that arrogant. So willpower again. This time she failed. She is putting her infernal pistol to the guy's head, despite the fact that Grace and Krios are both on the other side of said head. And man cannot dodge, so what is the damage of an Inferno pistol? 2d10 plus 4, and it's a headshot, so it's not like he's going to get a chance to get any, well, it wouldn't matter anyway. He gets penetration of 24 at this range. Okay. And I think that puts him into criticals.
Oh, fucking son, Jesus.
See, guys, you didn't need me.
So, energy to the head. The target's head is destroyed in a convocation of fiery death. He does not survive.
Yay.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay.
The headless body twitches for a bit and then goes limp in Grace's hands.
You can put that down now, Grace.
That's what Haley says on her turn?
Yep.
Okay. And then Vern.
I also move closer to this door down here.
Surprise, Vern!
Mm-hmm. Can I have a dodge, or is it a surprise?
It's a surprise.
Ow!
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Vern. So,
I'm wondering, what is he using as a sniper weapon here?
a sniper weapon. Degrees of success grant 1d10 for each degree of success. You were surprised he had a full aim on his last turn, and you're in close range.
Mm-hmm.
Please to be aware of your surroundings. So 25, you are going to be lightly wounded.
Yeah, I know.
And, gee, what was the penetration on that thing? Because your armor is 7 all over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a mild flesh wound for you. It's something just batted you at the back of the head, but at this point, your environmental suit is definitely penetrated.
Mm-hmm.
So, what the hell? Give me a toughness roll. Okay. And so, grace, willpower. She obeys orders, drops the body. Tyrion, you're still mucking about getting the safe open. You know what? As the dust clears, Vern, are you going to turn around or not, Vern? Yeah, after getting swatted
Yes,
in the
I'm
back.
going to fucking turn around because I got shot in the
Okay. So Vern won't see what that is. Yeah, so Tyrion, basically at this point, you've cut all the way around and you can start prying the panel out. It's quite thick, as you discover. Shelby. You pretty much you focus on Dahlia. Okay, Vern. So you swivel around. Give me an awareness roll. Okay, so the metal grate that's in the corner here, you look up at the ceiling and you see a smoking barrel sticking out of a dark vent hole that's been opened up on, right in the corner.
Uh-huh.
And also give me another toughness roll, please. Where's my private window for Vernation?
Oh, that... Interesting. Or mildly interesting, at least.
Okay. And do you receive my private message?
Not yet.
I hope I sent it to the right person.
I'm waiting.
If you don't receive it in a minute, send me a message in our private window. It should update it for you. Just wanted to double check to make sure I got that rule correct.
Okay, I got it. Got the message.
And then what was the other one called? There it is. Yeah, so degrees of success matter. Okay. So zoop goes your this. So yeah, you turned around. You can see the smoking barrel. What do you do?
Minigun, narrow burst into the fucking vent.
Okay. So blada 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 blada.
I'm gonna fake that.
You want to fake that? You do fake that.
Yeah, I said I've proven fake. Hello?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
VT's having a hiccup.
Hello. Did you just say he in reference to me, Bob?
Again, I apologize.
So, Vern, you do not need to roll. A body will fall out and go splat.
I don't think it will fall out. It probably will be pushed to the other side and go flat.
More likely, you cause a minor cave-in, and where's the visible? There you go. Gooey bits of person fall to the floor as pieces of the ceiling fall to the floor.
Good.
And there's a gun.
Enough.
There's a gun as well.
I will say to myself, good try, but not good enough.
Yes, indeed you did. Krios, at this point, I'm going to say combat is over. Excuse me. So, Krios, where are you going? And then people just kind of start flowing around how they want to go.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Standing up, reloading my lance cannon, giving that corpse a really hefty kick. I will look to Ariane and also... Well, no, mainly... So Grace grappled him and then was it Ariane shot him in the head?
Yes.
Well, I looked at both of them and go, thank you both. That 40k word for fucking sucked.
Ariane will interrupt you, say, "What, Vidar?" and will run into the billowing cloud of debris and detritus.
That was my next question.
And as she runs in, let me just double check to see if Scout's online. No.
Grabs her by the neck.
Nope, she will find Inquisitor Vidar kind of slumped in the corner. He is still in his power armor, but he's kind of coughing and wheezing and trying to push the billowing clouds out of the way. And he will look up to see Ariane, and none of the view are actually in range, but he has a look of utter shock and disbelief and a grin. And it's a moment where both Ariane and the Inquisitor just sort of see that. Yeah, Vern, you did with the minigun. So they both look at each other with these great twinkle in their eyes, and there's great happiness, but it's silent for the moment. And Vidar's power armor seems to be malfunctioning slightly, but he pushes himself up to his feet completely, and it says, Ariane, this is incredible. Who? And he'll kind of turn and look behind him. Vern, what are you up to?
I'm basically looking around the room if there's any threats.
Okay,
I'm still rapping.
Dara will see an Arbite in very odd-looking armor and dead traitor soldiers all over the place. And then he'll turn and look again to Ariane, and you'll see Krios and Shelby and Alexandra and, of course, Talia and Grace. Haley, are you hanging back, or...?
I'll go see what's going on.
Okay, and
I'm going to interrupt anyone who's talking and say, Inquisitor Vidar, I presume?
Vidar, yes. I assume I have all of you to thank for this.
Quite. We are here to extract you, so let's get out right this very second. We can exchange pleasantries later.
Yes, of course, but there is one thing I must do. Ariane, you have my book. Give it to me immediately. Ariane will look kind of tentatively, but she'll obey her Inquisitor, and she'll stress, no, sir, we need to leave right now. And he says, no, I could potentially fix all this. He starts flipping through his book, and he turns away as he flips through his book.
Sir, with all due respect, we are dealing with the tower. We need to get out.
At this moment, Krios, he is ignoring you as he hastily speeds through the book. Ariane actually will hold still for the moment. This is supposed to be the dramatic point where Scout and I had something particular in planned. So as the two of them are having their bit of a standoff, what do the rest of you do?
Hurry up!
Did I hear?
Okay.
Can I get to the safe yet?
Shelby, he is actually going to swat your data slate out of the way, sending it flying. Vern, I think you said something?
Yeah, I was asking, did I hear him saying that I can fix this or something like that?
Go ahead
You have
and
to
roll
roll
your awareness. You have your fucking minigun revving.
Yeah, but at this point I probably would speak, since I don't see anybody, around me, so I would be starting to let it go, but not yet. After this check.
Okay, so yeah, you could just make out that he said something along the lines of, fix this, need book. Haley, you said something?
Hurry up! This place is about to
Hey.
blow.
Bob, did Alexandra say something?
I wanted to ask something before she said anything. From that, we were given when they last talked to the captain lady. She said 20 minutes, right?
Captain Bedson? Yeah, you guys have got maybe flight time and combat time together would have not actually. That combat took 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys have still got several minutes before the bombardment commences.
Okay. Sir? We need to leave, and we need to leave now. We have only a few moments before they start shelling this tower, and it starts to crumble.
Vidar is ignoring Alexandra as she speaks. Krios, did you want to add anything further?
I will place a hand on his shoulder and pull him around if I am able to, because he's wearing fucking power armor.
Yeah, you'll probably be able to put it on the lower part of his shoulder. This is fucking massive power armor.
Don't forget
borderline. Oh, sorry, I was just going to say borderline human Terminator armor.
Okay, wow. But don't forget that Terminator armor doesn't make you much. Armor doesn't make you much taller.
Oh, okay. In the rules, it says it makes you hulking. It increases your size.
Yes, it makes you fucking huge, but the bottom of your boot is only about 1 inch off the ground.
Really? I would have figured it would need extra height, but
Maybe 2 inches. I mean,
No.
it's a boot. You go too high, and walking is going to be hard.
well, it's just looking at all the concept art. It's people are either mutants inside power armor, or they've got a little extra height.
Yeah, or people like to draw people in armor being absolutely fucking gigantic huge.
Apparently, okay. So, all right, I'll say you can put your hand on his shoulder.
Yeah, if Krios puts his hand, if I put my hand directly upwards, that still gives an extra 1.5 feet of reach. So I could,
Good point.
reach
Okay.
someone who's,
Okay, fair enough. You can put your hand on his shoulder.
Yeah, sorry, and just try and tug him around and go, seriously, we need to leave, and being quite aggressive.
Okay, and Shelby, you attempt to use your psychic power to talk to him in his brain, and I'm just going to have to double check the rules on a certain talent that he possesses. I think, whoops, nope, not page 17, 117. There we go. And it is called, Strong-minded. There we go. Your mind is like a fortress guarded. Willpower test resisting a psychic effect. Oh no, so it's not strong-minded. It's something else that he has. Crap. What? Sorry for the delay, everyone. There was a specific talent I gave him, but I forgot to write it down. It's classic BTGM maneuver. It has the requirement of strong-minded, and was it on there? No, mental fortress. There it is. Okay. So he does a willpower test, then you do a willpower test. If you fail, you take 1d10 points of damage plus 1 damage for each point of his willpower. It is considered impact directed to the head, most specifically the face. The Psyker can reduce this damage by an amount equal to the willpower bonus. It ignores toughness and armor. So he does his willpower, then you do your willpower. Okay. Where's that window? There we go. Willpower. That is a success for him. You must do your willpower now. You succeed on your willpower as well, but you definitely feel when you try to talk into his mind, it's like someone backhanding you, saying, no, no.
Bad Psyker. No. No. It's like swatting someone with the newspaper. No. Bad Psyker. Bad.
Okay, and I'm going to say, yeah, he doesn't get the message. Pretty much simultaneously, Ariane is going to raise her Inferno pistol at Vidar as he says, of course, slamming the book shut, turning to face Ariane and hooking the massive book onto his belt. Really, Shelby? Well, walking isn't going to make it in time. So you're going to be basically right behind him as with one hand, he grabs Ariane's gun and with his other hand grabs her head. And he tosses her gun aside and basically a scalpel will pop out of his pinky finger. At this point, I'm going to let everybody roll a fresh initiative.
BT, I have a question. Would I have gotten into the safe during this amount of time?
Fuck's sake. Poor Fungi. You don't have paranoid or anything, Fungi?
I might have paranoid, actually. Let me check. No, I do, so I've got a 5 instead.
Okay, so yeah, add your initiatives to your tokens, folks. And yes, Tyrion, you can start peeling open the safe, the lower portion of it, and you are actually going to have to roll a willpower roll, Tyrion.
Awesome. I'm going to fail. I wouldn't even succeed under normal willpower, I don't think, or it's exactly my DC. So I believe that's a degree of failure.
Okay then. So you don't find anything inside this fucking little cubby hole.
Well, that makes her mad.
Yeah. Although you are probably going to hear a scream in a second. So has everyone added their initiatives onto their tokens yet?
Mm-hmm.
I do have to say this, VT. I suddenly really want to kill Fidel for pulling a Matt Ward.
Did you say pulling a Matt Ward?
Killing a sister at battle, I guess.
Well,
He does have a
not,
fucking snuff sister battle fetish.
She's not dead. I mean, we haven't even started the combat rounds yet. I've also got to roll for Talia and Grace.
Speaking of, I'm going to split the recording here.